Hi guys, welcome to stream. I literally fixed my GPU by literally plugging it in. I forgot to plug it in. Like, I put it in the slot, and then I forgot to plug the giant freaking wire that was in front of my face. And while I was uninstalling drivers and trying to figure out why it wasn't working, I just realized, it just hit me all of a sudden. I realized, oh my god, I never plugged it in. But yes, here we are. Let's do this. I'm kind of glad I figured this out before I went in here.
Incinerate!
Okay, I thought that would possibly work. I'm like, oh, maybe I can turn it on. Let's go. Oops, not switch. Start. I don't even know the buttons anymore. Woo! It's really pretty.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
It's like Sumeru in here.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rahman.
Huh? Me?
Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
He's so sassy.
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But
Oh
there's
my God.
something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then
Imagine if they
we
were
might
friends
have
or
to explore
something.
this whole area to find an explanation.
Okay, anything around? Oh. Oh, we got 3 different ways here. Okay. But okay, let's see. Let's start with the middle one. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to the King Deshret's holy guidance. Okay. Oh, we have to rotate it. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that one's now correct. That one's also correct. Okay. I don't know what I did, but cool. You know what? This gives me like Assassin's Creed vibes, where it's like technologically advanced, but also like, okay, it's for the elevator. Okay. All right, let's go.
Everybody stand back!
Oh, I missed. Come on, come down here. Activate elevator. Okay, is this where I started? I don't think so. Oh. How am I supposed to activate it? Huh? Like, I was doing so well, now I'm like, did I go the wrong way? Okay, I keep seeing... There we go. I was like, why can't I activate the elevator? Apparently, I'm just not really good with elevators.
Mind the deluge.
Okay, is that one moving? Okay. And then... How do I turn this one off? I always forgot about the place. Oh, okay. I sped through so fast I didn't pay attention. That's hilarious. Okay, well, is anything over here? Oh. I don't know if I guess I'm not, I don't know how far we're going.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
But what if it's not his providence? Alright.
Let's...
Ben just gets cut off. Isn't this the tree from our dreams? I think it is. It's really pretty.
Getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
How unlucky.
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
It looks like a tomb.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people.
Did we hear someone
deserving
about
of high
Kasala?
praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
Before 20 guys, can you imagine knowing 20 languages? Can you imagine if you had to know 20 to graduate from anything?
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Oh.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Ooh.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I prefer
Also, I'm
you
sorry
to
if you
see this
hear
for yourself.
alarms.
You'll understand after watching
Yeah.
it.
Gotta love that background noise. Alright. Okay, I was like, I'm clicking B.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise.
Ooh.
A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague.
Oh no, that's what they're suffering. That's what everyone's suffering from
People's
now.
minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor.
That's exactly what's
Desperate,
happening.
Deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible.
Oh.
She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world.
Oh
In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end.
Oh my god.
As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep.
Damn.
Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
I knew. I was like, I bet they helped.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Great Lord Rukkhadevata came to the rescue of King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of her power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods stuck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refuse to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing.
Does he still think that?
Isar is nothing more than a traitor. He stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
I mean, it kind of gets spread.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Yep.
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me.
Tell me.
My Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Raman took some time to collect his thoughts while the rest of the party continued to explore. His reaction is nothing strange. To any believer, the
Hey,
truth is hard to
How you
accept.
doing?
I'll live. Thanks.
I'll live.
I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
Aww.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes, the gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
Yep.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
But still, that must be like the biggest like bomb drop of information in his entire life.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
A turn for the better.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
But this place is beautiful, though.
We're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Stop yelling. Oh, too funny. Alright. Okay, going to the hideout. So that is where? Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty far. It could be faster to go up here. Although, oops. Part of me, okay, I might not be able to get out though. I really wanted to try and get this thing. Okay, it says it's higher. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it.
It's true, we did.
But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Ooh, gotta love having an insider.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
No one can help you now. They're doomed.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
Ooh. Sino's about to have a good time.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Swift and painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost!
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Ooh.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
Time to lose some limbs, lose some eyeballs.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
Paimon with the threats.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a
Be
question?
my guest.
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
How did you know? The sanity soup, more like insanity soup.
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right.
Ooh.
The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
Continue. I bet his VA had to practice that name more than a few times, lol. Right.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor.
Ooh.
He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities.
Ooh, Fatui involved.
The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
Ooh.
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, The Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet.
That is Scaramouche. I'm so sad that I didn't get him during his banner.
After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
Divine chicken noodle soup knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham.
Scribe Al-Haytham? It's so weird to have him be called like a title.
If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Oh, that was omnipotence. But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, it will be the Baladir.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood.
If I had to say this line, it'd be like, with a desire for omniscience and I'd be like, I'm gonna.
Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Yep, they're doomed. Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. Can I just say, calling someone Lesser Lord is such an awful title? Like, you're lesser than, just so you know, that is forever your title. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Rahman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Yep, they're going to jail.
As you wish.
Okay, we're going back to the chief's place. Okay.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
Go A-Team. We're doing great.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
Like a weighted blanket that doesn't feel good. It's hard to not feel weighed down by what we just learned. I mean, it's true. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Sarasthana like a lost cause. Even though she's protected, have never realized that there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Ooh, who doesn't like snacks?
Oh,
Let's be real.
Paimon's so coming with you.
Yep, Paimon and food.
Do you
Can't
have
go
any
wrong.
plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, I'm sorry I had my reasons, but now we're all in this together. I'll bring over snacks and tea. Candace and Paimon. Dia's expression is relaxed as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Sino has a firm, solemn expression. It looks like he made up his mind. The core of his beliefs, his motivation, the right course of Alhaitham also turns towards the crowd he wants to listen to. After that, the whole story comes out. All the experiences, feelings, and secrets are shared. To share everything means to consider everyone as allies. From today on, everyone will fight for the same goal.
We lived through all of this firsthand. It still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
Yep.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
I think so.
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
True, true. No matter what lies ahead, I'll do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Oh man, that was quite the chapter.
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time.
I love that he's reading his book again.
Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way. Your books aren't quite to Paimon's taste.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Oh my god.
You're so annoying.
Paimon.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship. If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place?
Aww.
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on, and none of it'll earn me a single mora. I can't believe it.
I can't believe
Look on the
it.
bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
Hydrate. I will hydrate.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
Paimon would buy boatloads of tasty snacks.
Yep.
That's it?
And maybe some tasty drinks as well?
How adorable.
Her
Well,
love for food
here's
knows
to
no
all our
other.
indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better.
Alright, and let's talk to Candace.
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Though I cannot leave Avra Village, I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes. I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
So cute. Okay, I think that's everyone. Alright. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you all when I return sometime next week. And have a good rest of your week, and I hope to see you, yeah, when I return in a couple days.